a really, really long time. So I'm not even sure if I even have any of the same followers at all, which wouldn't surprise me if so many of you all have dropped off. But we did decide that we want to get back into this vlogging thing. I know that I've said that a million times, so you're probably like, she's going to be back for one video and then ditch us again. That is not the case this time. We have internet at our house now, which is a huge thing for us because if you've been around, if you know us, we live in the sticks. We live in Monticello, Georgia, and we have never had any phone service. We've never had any internet. So like vlogging was always really hard for us because I would have to create the videos and then I'd have to like go to work and edit them and do stuff like that. Well, not necessarily edit them, but I always have to upload them at work because we had no internet at home. So now I can do all of my editing and upload them and everything while we're at home, which is going to be amazing. So that's going to be really good for us in this channel. But we have a lot going on in our life. We are the N-Scores. We live in Monticello, Georgia. I am Jenna. My husband is Justin. We have 2 kids, Jake and Gentry. Gentry is 4. She is in preschool. And Jake is 10 and he's in 5th grade. So we're always up to a lot. We're a super busy family. We are working around our house. We're kind of trying to start this whole, I don't want to say homestead because we're not really wanting to like live off the grid or anything like that. But we're just kind of getting into this more like wanting to be at home and kind of starting a little mini farm. We already have horses. So Justin, my husband, he's a team roper. That's kind of what he does for his hobby. And then Jake is a really good goat roper. We do have a practice pen in our house and it was mostly used for steers for my husband to practice, but it is a very small pen. And a lot of our steers that we had they just had kind of outgrown like the roping stage, and our steers had just honestly gotten a little mean. So we ended up selling them all. We ended up selling every single one of them. And we have decided that we are going to go buy some baby calves and we're going to raise them and we're going to get some goats. So I figured this would be the best time to start this vlog up again because we're going to go to the auction tonight in Barnesville, Georgia, and I can take you guys along with us. So stick around. I'm going to try to kind of update you guys on us and who we are and what we're about and things like that throughout the day, especially for the ones that are new or the ones that maybe watched us in the past, but you really kind of forgot all about us. So yeah, stick around. I hope that we can entertain you. We're usually a pretty entertaining family. Yeah. I think you'll enjoy us. Stick around. So this is my 5-year-old Gentry, and she makes me stop every single morning at the same store to get a biscuit. All right, so I just got back into my car from getting my nails done. I got off a little bit early today. It's Friday. I'm over the week, probably like everybody else. Yeah, so my nails were needing refreshing, so I went ahead and did that. Went with a little cute design this time. I really like it. Something different, a little funky. Gentry's probably going to be so mad that I went without her. She absolutely loves getting her nails done, but yeah, this week we just didn't have time to go, and so I really needed my nails done before we went into the weekend because I usually get mine done every 2 weeks, and I was on the 3rd week and they were like literally hanging off my fingers. So anyways, it's messy, really rainy today. My babysitter picked the kids up from school, and so I am about to head back home and relieve her, and then I think it should be about time to start getting ready to go to the sale this afternoon. For this evening. I'm super, super, super excited. I can't wait for y'all to see this. So here I am the next morning just hanging out on the couch with Vegas, our Texas healer. She is absolutely the most loving dog to be so big. And here's Buck, our miniature Dachshund. He is the sweetest little thing too. You're going to learn that our animals are definitely a part of our family too. Sundays are always really laid back for us. We stay so busy that Sundays we kind of usually just crash. We did not find any animals at the sale last night, so we'll go next time. Here I'm just going to get my water ready, and we're going to head out and get some things done around the yard and get all of our animals taken care of. So now we're outside, and you'll see that a while back we ventured into the world of chickens. So here we are just checking the chicken coop. And then I'm going to toss a couple little things into a compost bin. I'm trying to get some areas ready for some raised beds, like some gardens. This is the chicken coop that I had built. It's very small, but it houses our 2 chickens, Ella and Melody. Melody is a name that you're going to hear Gentry calls everything Melody. I said I was bound and determined that we would not have a chicken named Melody, but here we are. And here is their worms that they absolutely love. It's just a little treat that we like to give them. They like to eat them out of our hands. This is Ella. She is short for Corella DeVille. We absolutely love her hair. She's got crazy hair, and she is a very sporadic chicken. And then the one below, the little silky, the grayish color one, that's Melody. Melody is the one that Gentry named, and she is so sweet and so soft. She's a sweet girl. This is Melody. Melody's our sweet girl. Right? Pretty girl. So here's one of our 2 cats, Moose. We have Moose and River. Moose likes to keep an eye on the chicken coop. I'm not quite sure that he really knows what to think about him yet.
I got good thing.
Yeah. So here is Maggie. She is one of our rope and steers. We actually kept her. She was sick for a little while, and so we brought her up into one of the pens in the barn, and she kind of just became a pet from there. So she's actually really sweet, and she loves all of our animals and us. And then this is Buster. He's our oldest horse. He is the head honcho around here. He's Justin's roping horse, and he is spoiled rotten, to say the least. And then here I am back in the house. I'm just getting some lentil seeds put into this jar. I'm going to completely submerge them with water and let them sit for about 24 hours. And then each day I just kind of water them, drain the water off, let them sit in the sun in my windowsill. And by like 7 to 8 days usually, you can sprout the lentils, and my chickens absolutely love them. Oh, sorry. And here we are just moving along to our nightly chore of getting all the horses fed. This is Buster, the one that you saw earlier. If you stick around, you're going to notice that Buster gets very ornery at dinner time. On this particular night, he was in Cisco's stall. For some reason, there was a huge mix-up. So we had to get him swapped over to his stall. This is Boone. Boone is super dirty. We've had so much rain and mud. It has been unreal hard to keep our horses clean. This is Dallas. Dallas is one of the other roping horses, and she's a very pretty horse. She can be a very sweet horse, but for some reason, she's not a fan of me. And this is Cisco. He is the last of the horses, and he's a sweet guy too. This is River. This is our second cat, and this is where she stays the majority of the time. This is kind of her home. We call her our barn cat. What is that? Gidry, that's not, you're not rinsing the barn. Rinse that. You don't need to get the cobwebs.
Look.
Pay attention to your bucket. All right.
Yeah. Ew.
That's poop. So we're going to call the vlog an end here. Thank you guys so much for watching it all the way through. Kept our first one short and sweet. We're glad to be back. We hope that you stick around. We're going to be up to a lot. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you next time. Bye.